Welcome back. Well, it was a lovely day across Acadiana for this midweek period. Got up to 67 degrees this afternoon. Morning start at 48, and that was shortly after midnight last night. Our temperatures actually rose closer to 50 toward daybreak, and it compares favorable with the normals. No records being set. We can see 80s this time of year and temperatures in the teens, and none of that is on the table anytime soon. And I've been waiting for some colder weather to make its way toward Acadiana, but nothing that is Arctic in nature. So that is the good news. But we do have some freezes in the 10-day forecast. Rainfall, we're doing pretty good for the month so far. Pretty much spot on right there. And as we look at the big picture, it's a dry flow with this upper level low anchored up here in Ontario, Canada. High pressure of Pacific origin, allowing for chilly Canadian air from the Canadian provinces work its way on down in the Canadian prairies on down into Acadiana's prairies and land. And as we take a look at the bigger picture again, we have some clouds moving in with a frontal trough that's associated with that area of low pressure to the north. And again, you see a few spotty showers up here toward northeast Louisiana. Might see a few of those sprinkles working their way in through the area just between about 8 and 11 o'clock tonight. You can see it's showing up mildly here on the graph model, but you can always count on a few sprinkles. Breezy, turning cooler. Temperatures go from the 50s at 11 o'clock tonight into the mid to upper 30s by daybreak tomorrow morning. Wind chills upper 20s to lower 30s, so it's going to feel pretty chilly out there. And then tomorrow, lots of sunshine, but as high pressure moves overhead, lighter winds, temperatures get into the lower 50s, but it'll feel warmer than that in the sun. Notice the dew point's awfully low. Be careful, fire danger still out there. With the northerly winds tonight, by the way, low water advisory for the coastal parishes. Warming up nicely as we head into Friday. Here comes another front. We get into the lower 70s, then the front pushes on through as we head into Friday evening. And then we're much cooler going into Saturday, but what I'll be watching Saturday evening is a secondary cold front that shows up in this cloud bank right here. That may squeeze out some atmospheric moisture, maybe a few sprinkles, maybe a flurry, a flake or two, but don't get your sights set too high for any kind of winter weather. I'm going to pause right here for a second and then look at the temperatures in the low to mid 30s as we head into the northern parishes overnight tonight. Near freezing up toward Alexandria, upper 30s right along the I-10 corridor, and much the same down across the coast. Then tomorrow, nice warm up, kind of lower 50s, and again, that's pretty chilly for the winter. This is about 10 degrees below normal, but within the norm. When you're within 5 to 10 degrees of the normals, you're pretty much on mark for the time of the year. So breezy, colder overnight tonight. Some clouds early, then clearing out. Rain chance of 10% or less. We'll go 38 your low. Breezy north to northwest winds at about 10 to 15, gusting to 20. Then tomorrow, 54, the projected high. Sunny skies, should be a nice day. Light winds, breezy in the morning, but light winds into the afternoon. As we get into the 10-day forecast, pushing the lower 70s Friday, but chilling out for the weekend. And then next week, staying on the cooler side. And it looks like finally some rain in the forecast for the mid and latter part of next week. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up in just a little bit.